Hello there. Just getting you up on my live, making sure that you have a good view. Just getting you up on my live, Welcome, welcome. My name is Lorraine with CraftyTherapybyL, and I wanted to go live to show you what I just got in stock. This morning I went to do a little food shopping at my local BJ's, and they had their Christmas ribbon out. So I snagged a whole bunch of them. They had a bunch of brand new ones. They had some old ones that they've had in the past. I got first dibs because they must have just putting it out this morning. So I know it's always exciting for us wreath makers and bow makers when Sam's Club and Costco and BJ's gets their ribbons out, especially when they come in early. So this is BJ's on Long Island, New York. So I'm going to show you the ones that I bought. And I also pulled a few ribbons that I got earlier this week at my Sam's Club because they just got theirs in. And I figured I would show you, we can go over the quality, and then I'm going to make some bows because I love playing with new ribbon. So, like I said, some of these are, I feel like this one is one that we've seen before. It might be a little bit different. It's got a little bit of gold specks in it, but really pretty. And then this one I use a lot in my winter wreaths. I'm not sure. This looks like it's probably going to be a satin, but I grabbed it anyway because I use a lot of it. I'm not sure that I'm going to love that. Whoops. Rolling all over the place. This one was another really pretty one. And then you can always keep in your stash a buffalo check. So they did have some other ones. I didn't get all of them. I have a lot. I probably bought more than I need, but you know, this was a new one, this was a new one, this was a new one, this. So I wanted to dig in and try them out. So I figured I'll make a couple of bows. Just give me 1 minute because the dog wants to come in, as usual. Okay. So the first ones I want to use is these two. I'm just loving a lot of these, but I want to dig into a few of them. And I'll show you what I'm thinking to pull together. This one was from Sam's Club. So let me move some of these off to the side. That's going to be really cute. If you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. If you're a bow maker or a wreath maker, let me know. If you're learning, if you're seasoned, if you'd like to start making your own wreaths for the holidays, you're in the right spot. Oh, this is nice. This is like a satin, but it's got like a printed material on it. So it's got a nice shape. It all just shaped nicely. This is going to be really nice to work with. Do you have a BJ's near you? I know there's a few here on Long Island. I don't know. I assume that they're all over the United States. We have one Sam's Club. Sorry, that is Sabachi saying hello to the mailman. This is really pretty too. You can see how it sparkles. And this one was from Sam's Club, but I thought that that's going to go really cute with this Santa. And then I think I want to bring in some black and white, which I have. This was from BJ's last year. They didn't have it this year. So let's put this to the side. Move these over. I'm going to grab my Easy Bow Maker. This is what I use to make most of my bows. I find it's the easiest to work with. Okay, so I usually like to make my ribbon tails about 12 inches. So if you have an Easy Bow Maker and you use it, let me know. If you haven't and you want to learn how to make them, how to use these, let me know that also. You can find these at the craft stores, on Amazon. I will link down below my Amazon affiliate for the Easy Bow Maker. I do have the other bow makers also, but this is the one I tend to gravitate towards. So I'm making my loops just at about 6 inches. And I'm going to do the same thing, 6 inches again. As you come on, say hi. Let me know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I do go back and answer the questions even after the live is over. Okay, so I'm going to do, this is going to be a bigger bow. So I'm going to do 3 loops of this adorable ho 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 ribbon, and I'm just stacking them up all on top of each other so that these are all about 6 inches, these are all about 6 inches, and each time I did that, you saw that I twisted it so that the patterned pretty side is turned up. So I'm taking my tails, I'm measuring them up so that my tails are even, and now I can put this one aside. Like I said, that one, this ribbon was from Sam's Club this year. Next, I'm going to bring in this adorable Santa hat. And this one I just got from BJ's this morning. So far, I've been happy with the quality of both Sam's Club and BJ's. There were a few that sheer, I just left those at the store. I don't really use sheer ribbon too much. This one is kind of a sheer ribbon, but they had the sample of it, and it held its shape well. If you hear beeping, that is my son texting me. Today is his first day of college. He's a freshman in college, so he is getting to his classes and texting me every move, which I appreciate because I want to make sure that he gets there, and, you know, nervous Nelly mommy. So he's giving me the update that he parked okay. He's commuting, so that he parked okay. He got on the bus. They have to take a bus from the commuter parking lot to the actual campus of where the classes are. So he texted me that the bus was there and he found a parking spot okay. So like I'm doing here, I'm just taking it and I'm twisting it nice and tight. And for this one, I did 2 loops, and you can see I came in maybe about a 1/2 inch from the last one. So this is about 5.5 inches. So we have 3 at 6, 2 loops at 5.5 on each side. Measuring it so that my tails are even. All right. So we're good on that. I think I want to bring in a little bit of black to pick up on his hat. And I'm going to do 1 loop of this. And again, I came in a little bit shorter. I'm twisting, coming in a little bit shorter. So you can see how they're graduating. They're gradually getting smaller. So I have 3, 2, 1. And I am going to come in, see what I got here. Kind of working with what I have. This is another one that was new from Maker's Mark. This is Sam's Club. I told you this was from Sam's Club last year, not BJ's. So this was another new one this year from Sam's Club. So we can do that. Well, let me open this one. This is another option because it's got the black, it's got the red. This is what I like to do is I just bring out a bunch of ribbons and then I just kind of play around and see what I'm going to like. Sometimes I change my mind and that's quite all right. Oh, that's going to be cute. I feel like this has a lot of white right here going on, so if I add another white, that might be a little too much. I think I'm going to go with something a little more bold, which is definitely outside of my comfort zone. But I didn't want to just go with a plain red. I felt like that might be a little bit too boring, so I'm going to step outside my comfort zone, and I'm going to go for this one. Little different with the black for Christmas, but you know, if they can do pinks and purples for fall and Christmas, I'm gonna try it. What do you think about that? Those colors, the pinks, the purples, the pastels that they're using for fall and Christmas this year? Yay or nay? I'm liking it for Christmas. I didn't care for it. It started last year, and I wasn't really feeling it too much. But this year, it's grown on me. I love the candies and gumdrops and all the candy colors that you can put together and still make it a Christmassy feel. So I've done 2 loops of this. So again, it's 3, 2, 1, 2. That's just how I'm making mine. Sometimes I make it different number of loops, sometimes the same. Now what I'm doing is I'm starting at the bottom and I'm spreading out the loops. One up, one down. This one is just a single one, so I'm leaving that in the middle. One up, one down. Wow, that's pretty. Smooth out your loops. I like to fluff and smooth as I go. So once I have the pipe cleaner and the zip tie in there, it's pretty much fluffed and ready to go. Okay, so now I'm going to take a zip tie. I'm going to go with a black one because it's going to blend right into there. I'm going all the way under. I'm sliding it under all the loops. I'm coming up the middle. I'm pushing it down just a little bit. And I'm going to secure my zip tie just a little bit, but not completely tight. And I'm going to slide it up. I'm pulling a little bit, so when I take it out, it's not going to fall apart. I move my zip tie to the back. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and slide it under that zip tie, about halfway through. Now I'm going to secure it really tight. Oh, I'm sorry, that was out of, was that out of? Okay, no, that was, you're able to see that. So now that that's nice and tight, I can cut this off. Now I'm going to come to the front. Smooth out my ribbons. Give it a nice smoothing and nice curve. I'm going to go to each loop. Round it out. Puff it up. And now I just want to finish off my ends. I'm going to cut these at an angle. Sometimes I cut them at an angle, sometimes I do a dovetail. Whatever you like is what you do. And then the other side. Going at an angle. There we have it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love them. Really nice quality ribbons. The red one was from Sam's Club this year. The Santa hat was from, and the black one was from BJ's this year, and this one was from Sam's Club last year. So if you have any of those stores, hop on over. You can also just call and see if they got them out yet. Sometimes they're sitting up on top and they haven't pulled them down. My Sam's Club was nice enough to pull down the big rack of them for me so I could take what I wanted. So hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, leave it down below. I'm going to go answer my son who's been texting me before he goes into class. And I might come back on here in about a half an hour or so and maybe use this ribbon. He's speaking to me. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my tutorials. And I will see you next time. Bye.